All right, so today we're doing something a little bit different. I haven't done a speed challenge in a little while, so I figured I'd do a speed challenge, and I'm doing taquitos. And I got chicken and cheese and beef and cheese. These beef ones have like a, you can see a little bit different. I don't know if you can see in the camera. They got a corn tortilla shell on them. So they're gonna be a little different. I hope we'll see how hard they are to put down. But yeah, taquitos. I actually had a fair number of people ask for taquitos, and I didn't do them there for a while because it's expensive. I wanted to do a big one, you know. I was gonna buy like 5 or 6 boxes, but I figured I'll do it and I'll make it into a speed challenge. That way I don't have to do as many, but I still get to do them. I never had taquitos before, so hopefully they're good. Just pour in my drink of choice. Everybody seems to go nuts because I always have the same drink, but that's what I like. So, all right. So this is gonna be a little messy. I'm gonna go fast as I can. A lot of people don't know I'm a competitive eater, so I try to eat stuff as fast as I can. That's what I do. I go to contests. Not a lot of people know that. They think that I just do like the big challenges at home. I don't. I mostly do contests. I just started doing this kind of for fun. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat all these. There's about, well, not about, I think there's 140 taquitos, and I have 5 trays of 25 and 1 tray of 16. And I don't know if it's 16 because there was an extra one in the box, or I miscounted these other ones, but we'll count it as 140 taquitos. I have my clock here. I'll put one on the screen because I want to watch this clock as I go so I can get my time. Now, there's just under 10 pounds of these things, according to the weight on the box. So for a time, I definitely want to get under 10 minutes. I'd be real happy with around 8 minutes for that amount of food. So, all right. So yeah, taquitos speed challenge. It is very hot in here, and I am starving. So we'll see how this goes, and see how crunchy these are. They're not gonna burn me. So, okay. I'll hit the start and then go. Again, I'll put it on timer on the screen so you can see. I always get nervous before these speed challenges. But this would be nice too because I won't be like stuffed either. So, okay. So let me, I'll work on this one first. Let's see. I'm gonna go with 3 at a time. That's gonna be my choice. I'll maybe do some voiceover too so you can see what I'm thinking. Oh, these are warm. All right, 3. Nervous. 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right, I figured I'd do a little bit of voiceover on this one just because I'm not going to be able to do any talking in the video because I'm obviously speed eating, or at least trying to speed eat. We'll see how this run actually goes. So yeah, I started on these taquitos. Right off the bat, my first impression on them were they tasted really, really good, but they were kind of going down slow. Might not look like it there, but I was hoping to get through that first plate in a minute. We'll see how close I get. I don't know if it was I talk about it later in the video towards the end. I don't know if it was the taquitos that were tough to eat, or I'm just out of shape. I think maybe it's a combination of both, but I definitely should, since this is not even 10 pounds of food, and looking back, they weren't that hard to eat. I think that day I was kind of out of it. I should have definitely been able to do this in 10 minutes. So right now, you probably know I didn't finish in 10 minutes. We'll see if I can figure out why. So that first plate was definitely a couple of seconds over a minute. I was watching the clock. You can see that my eyes are closed a lot of the time I eat. I do that a lot at contests as well. I don't. Only time I open my eyes is when I go to reach for the food, or if I want to see something. But a lot of the times my eyes are closed. This helps me concentrate a little bit better. Don't get distracted as much. It's not really the crowd or anything that bothers me, but also another thing you can see here is my shirt is, I just changed my shirt, and that's why it's so wrinkled, because I figured it was going to get a mess. But you can see there's actually nothing on my shirt, and I just took a sip right there, and it was kind of what I'll describe as a dainty sip. Since this is my kitchen, I didn't really want to make a big mess during the contest. I don't care. I'd just be pouring that water, and a lot of it would go down the front of my shirt. and it's more efficient to eat that way. So that would have taken some time off my final time, but it's not the excuse I'm looking for. I was just slow. Actually, my first couple of plates here weren't too bad. I think it was an endurance issue. I just haven't done anything like this in months and months, so yeah, no excuses really. I'm just out of shape. I've been doing all those easy challenges, which you guys like to see, and I don't mind doing, so I'm going to continue doing them, but it's not good for competitive eating for sure. So another thing I was kind of experimenting with here as I was going is how many to pick up at a time. I really didn't ever get into a good rhythm, figuring out how many to pick up and what's the best method there. So you can kind of see I'm just picking up a handful there, and it's working all right, but I'm not sure what I would do. If this was going to be a taquitos eating contest, I'd probably practice this 2 or 3 more times just because this one went so bad, and I'd come up with some kind of method of how to eat these. That's what I usually do for contests. I try to figure them out before I go. If I don't, I usually don't do very well. So for me, practice helps a lot. Usually like between this run and the next run, I'd probably at least shave a minute off my time. So yeah, this is, I'm on my 3rd plate here. I'm gonna speed this up in just a second here just because it's a little bit boring just watching contests. I've gone to a couple contests just to watch, and it's fun for a little bit, but it can get a little bit boring just watching people stuff food in their face for 10 minutes. 10-minute contests are a little bit long in my opinion. They're fun as competitors, but as a spectator, I know it can get a little bit boring unless you're a real fan and you know what you're looking for. So we'll see what happens as this slows down. It's going to slow down in a second, and we'll see. So I'm just onto my 4th plate, and it's over 4 minutes. Did I go to that 4th plate yet? Let's see. Yeah, you can see I'm not swallowing well right there. It's only been 4 minutes. I'm already getting tired. That's terrible. So it kind of looks like I'm in a little bit of distress there or anything. I'm not. I'm just kind of using my throat muscles to push the food down, move my head a little bit. It kind of helps out a little bit, get the food down. So yeah, I'm on my 4th plate. It's almost 5 minutes in. I'm definitely behind schedule where I wanted to be. It's kind of painful to watch. I'm going to speed it up again here. So even in this fast 2-time speed, I can tell that I'm eating slow. Again, my shirt is still perfectly clean. I didn't spill a drop on it, which is very bad. After the camera shut off, I did have a lot of air inside me. I let out. I don't like to burp on too much on the camera. Some people like to do that. That's fine. I just don't like it. I think a lot of people just don't like to hear the burps and stuff. A lot of times it's unavoidable and nothing I can do, but if I can help it, I try not to do that on the camera. All right, so I'm just past my 4th plate, so that's 100. See, I should have had it. It's only 6.5 minutes. I should have had enough time to finish these. So it's going to take me, 3.5 minutes just to go through this plate and this plate, which is way too long of a time. My second half of my eating is just so bad right now. I can tell you my throat was getting tired. They were a little bit crunchy. I got an excuse. They were a little bit crunchy, so they were scratching my throat up a little bit. And maybe you can even hear it in my voice now. It's a little bit scratched up. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit more just to get the video over with. You can see I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, kind of twisting my head and taking the drinks. And I did end up using a lot of liquids. Remember, these bottles aren't 1 quart anymore. They're less than a quart. So I used, I don't know, a little bit over half gallon maybe, which is kind of a lot for more than I thought I was going to use, because you see I had to go back and re-pour. All right, so back to normal speed here for a bit. Yeah, see, I'm having to re-pour there because I'm using more liquids than I thought I was going to. Yeah, having trouble swallowing. Not because it's painful or anything, it's just because my throat's getting tired. You can see me coughing a little bit there. Yeah, this is like watching. This is a train wreck for a competitive eater right here. I figured I'd post it though. You guys can see what training sessions are like. Again, I think at the end of the video I ask you if you want to see me try to speed eat anything else. I'll definitely give that a try. But I think, according to what YouTube's been telling me, people like my casual eating videos a little bit more, so I'll definitely be doing more of those as well. So don't think this is going to be just a bunch of messy, gross eating. I'll definitely do a lot of those as well. Actually, I just passed 30,000 subscribers. I gotta try to think of some kind of 30,000 subscriber special. I have something in mind. I think maybe I'm gonna go with it. I'll try to film it in a couple of days here after I recuperate from this, and I think you'll like it. So look forward to that. And I'm going to try to start to get a PO box, and a lot of people have been asking to send me stuff, and I'll get that done as well. All right, so this is coming up on 10 minutes. I'm not done. You can see I have about 10 left or so. All right, so I'm going to speed this up. Then I'm going to start talking. So I'm done here. Thanks for watching. All right. Whew. Those taquitos are hard to eat. Oh, my God. So I'm not done with the taquitos yet. I stopped the clock because it's 10 minutes. I didn't think it was going to take me 10 minutes to eat those things. But they were hard to swallow. Or I'm out of shape. I haven't done a speed run like that in a while. It's probably because I'm out of shape. And I'm out of drink. I'm going to finish the rest of these. But man, disappointing. Yeah. I don't know if it's because... Oh, I don't know. I should be able to do 100. These corn tortillas taste really good. But yeah, that's disappointing. Should be a speed run. I should have finished that in 8 minutes. I was predicting, but I'm out of practice and it's taking a lot of juice. I don't know if I'll be doing this one to get either. These were, oh my God. So I say I did 130 because I don't think there was 10 left in the plate there. I can't remember. 13 a minute. I don't know. It's kind of slow. I'm more full than I thought I'd be too. I think because I drank a lot, but. Last bite of the Taquitos massacre. All right, that's it for the taquitos. Like, subscribe. If you want to see me try to speed eat more, or you like to see me do the other types of challenges, let me know. I'm done.